This isn't a democracy anymore.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Hacks in Action. I'm your host, Rick Grimes, and today's video will be focusing on two individuals with multiple clips. One you've seen many times across the board, Storman, the Cheater Express 2 tap-in auto lock-in champ of the world TV, is going to be going up against Lyndon, the notorious FPS. And in these videos you're going to see hacks and how they're used in live play. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the format, what we do here is we play the video clips in loop fashion. We play them in slow motion, and then we give our afterthoughts of the videos at the end. Feel free to make comments, and as always, let's get into the video and let's get into the truth. Here we have Storman TV using aimbot again. Storman doesn't know there's two players across the street from him. He goes out, tries to target one of them with freehand shots. He then clicks the aimbot and is greeted with a bouncing reticle. It is bouncing because each of the players that are inside the building across the street are swapping positions due to being hit or whatever the case may be. But they are moving around and causing Storman's reticle to be erratic and swap targets multiple times. It's clear and it's evident he was not comfortable with the reticle bouncing like it was, and eventually retreats. And without further ado, I would like to play this clip in loop fashion and then in slow motion. So enjoy.
Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. They're lit as fuck, dude. Helmet's off, I took his Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. They're lit as fuck. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. They're lit as fuck, dude. Helmet's off, I took his Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. They're lit as fuck. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds. Helmet's off, I took his helmet off and put it in 3 rounds.
Inconceivable!
Perfect examples of cheats being used. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get any hits in this particular clip because there was obstructions in his way. He was just firing at them, hoping he would get a hit. So, yep, that's the end of this clip. We're going to move on to the next clip. Here we have another clip by Storman. There's an individual at a tree. You'll see a clear auto lock on the head, shot with the aimbot and a headshot. I really don't have anything else to say other than that, but this is in fact what you're going to see. And without further ado, let's get into the video and let's get into the truth. pretty obvious. Aimbot. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
Inconceivable!
Here we go, folks. This is that clip I promised you of Lyndon FPS. In this clip, we'll notice an aimbot lock on to a player you can't see to the right side of that roof ahead of us, but it's pretty blatant, and we're gonna get right into it. So let's get into it. Yeah, nice try. There's really not much you can do to dispute that. We'll go in really slow-mo so that we can get a really good look at this. It's dead center, locked on. Dead center, locked on. Click, whoop. Click, whoop. Click and whoop. Right to the head. That's pretty tough. That's a pretty tough argument. Those Lyndon fans out there are going to have a hard time disputing that. He would have gotten the headshot there, except for the fact that he had ran out of bullets. He was holding that toggle switch down, and yeah.
The bullshit flag. When you hear it, call it.
That was way clear, and I don't know what else to tell you. But I do want to mention something else. Now that we've seen the clip in loop and slow motion, I do want to mention that on the last Lyndon FPS I mentioned that I don't judge people. I don't judge people was a comment that I should have clarified. We all judge people on some basis. We all do it every day. But I made a mention of him being an alcoholic. Okay? Well, that's an observation. He drinks a lot of booze, drinks a lot of beer. He drinks to get drunk. When you drink to get drunk and you are pretty much by yourself all the time, drinking to get drunk, that's the definition of alcoholism. Okay? Anybody that's had an alcoholic in their family will know this is the truth. So I wasn't judging him on that. But I do judge people based on their morals, their ethics, their integrity. And he has none of them. He has no morals. He has no ethics. And he has no integrity. This is something that we need to deal with. We need to clean this, this community up. And we start with the big streamers. If the big streamers come down and they know that they're cheating and they're doing it for cash, and we get rid of those guys, it'll be like dominoes. They'll all follow. They'll all fall. You can't keep it hidden no matter how hard you try. You can't. We will catch you. There are people in every channel. With this channel exploding with with views and shares and all of that, it's impossible for him to keep this under wraps anymore. He's going to get banned. Storman will get banned. And at the very least, they'll have to stop using cheats. And then you'll see that they won't get those 30 kill games anymore. And they won't get those 20 kill games anymore. They won't get 15 kill games anymore on a regular basis. They'll get like 10. They'll get like 12, maybe, at best. Because some of them use ESP. Some of them are using aimbot or autolock. Some of them are using silent aim. It doesn't matter what they're using, but they're using it as a crutch to become elite. And it's a shame because people that are really good at this game who don't get the credit, like Josh OG and other players, just other players in general who are considered good but not as good or not legit enough to be considered in that tier. Like they're seen as not as good as Lyndon FPS or not as good as Storman, when in fact they probably are, if not better than them, because they don't have to use a crutch. They don't have to use a cheat. They don't have to use hacks. Okay, so with that said, folks, I'm gonna let you decide, and we're gonna end it on that. Okay, so you guys have yourself a great day. Keep your eyes peeled. If you like the video, smash that subscribe button. If you like the video, drop a like. I'm just gonna end this with good evening. I wish you all the best, and good night.
How can you defend that? You're not seeing things right, but you can come back from this. I know you can.